You'll be fine, Cori.
Whoa, what a weird nightmare.
Hey, Cori. You're in the hospital.
That's where all those sirens were coming from. It was just all the stress from exams coming up and yeah. So when can I be discharged?
Well, I mean, it's just hypoglycemia. You know, you can just go into a random fridge.
It's like a glucose.
Yeah, glucose. Yeah, I guess you can. Anyway, you'll be able to be discharged in a bit. I just want to talk. As my neighbor rarely ever see you, I would ask how you was going. That's the obvious answer. So, who's the lucky man in your life right now?
Nikolai and I are still going strong.
Well, I'm doubtful he knows that you're here anyways. But,
You didn't tell me about it.
no. Well, we have some good news and some bad news.
What's the good news?
We have an idea that you may have hepatic steatosis, right? Because your liver region is swollen. We have taken some MRI scans, blood tests, and we took a sample of your liver so we can run further tests and see what's the cause.
That's good news.
Yeah.
What's the bad news?
You and that boy Nicky are still together.
You know, since we were children, you were like this. Aren't you that girl, Jade?
Yeah, but I'm leaving a heartbeat for you. Anyways, you are free to go home, but you must come back on Wednesday. At that point in time, we'll be able to discuss the rest of the results, and that's it.
Great, thanks, bye.
Okay? No hug?
Good afternoon, Dr. Singh. This is Dr. Rampal from MedLabTech. I just reviewed the reports from Mrs. Pompe's MRI scans, and I'm sending you the attachments as we speak. From the MRI scans, as you can see that her liver seems to be quite enlarged. Also from the blood test that we did, we found high VLDL levels, high glycogen levels, high insulin level, and also free fatty acids, which confirmed our suspicions of hepatic steatosis. We are now currently performing liver and gene tests, as it may be possible that she has a glycogen storage disease. We can't confirm for sure that it's a glycogen storage disease, but from doing the liver biopsy and other tests, we should be able to confirm definitely if it is that she has a glycogen storage disease. Oh, and before I go, I should mention one more thing. The quantity of her VLDL levels from doing the blood test showed up to be quite exceedingly high. So you know what that means. I mean, it poses a risk for myocardial infarction. But these are theories up in the air. But I should get the definite results back to you on Wednesday. Until then, take care.
Corey, you're early today, you know. Well, I spoke to the people at the lab yesterday, and we have confirmed that you have hepatic steatosis, which is also known as fatty liver. But since you're here already so early, you have some alone time.
You don't have any other patients in the waiting room?
Oh yeah, but you know what? They all live.
Well, my phone's ringing, so I will be back.
She'll be back. Come in.
Hey doctor,
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thanks. I got the results from this company.
Mm-hmm.
I'll actually need them now.
Okay, well, please take a seat. Oh.
Okay, well, based on the results that I have here, if you'd like to take a look. Doctor, we definitely found out that she has the Van Gog's disease.
Okay, I have an idea of it. I have not had many patients with this disease, but we have an idea how to manage it.
Yes. Well, doctor, it's actually what caused the onset of the hepatic steatosis that you actually confirmed really at the lab.
So, what else we can do?
Well, she can do a proper diet regime, but doctor, apparently it's too far gone with her. I mean, we found out that she has a negative atherosclerotic condition. I'm so sorry to say that, doctor.
Okay, well, we'll figure out something.
Okay, I'm sure you will.
Okay, well, thank you.
No, you're welcome.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
unfortunately.
Actually, you should keep this.
Oh yes, I shall.
You should.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Cori, come in.
Is there some results finally?
Right here. But we have a new problem. Alright? You suffer from Van Goghi's disease.
Von Gierke's disease? What's that?
Well, it's a genetic disorder. Essentially, glycogen is stored in the liver, and therefore this disease is called glycogen storage disease type 1.
Okay.
But I want to guess it might be our only chance.
Am I going to die or something?
Well, if you do, have your Prince Charming.
Oh my god, if only you and my neighbor.
Okay? Well, I'll explain everything to you.
Where are my children? I thought I saw them come in here.
Sis, I think if I were your children, I would have run away too with that face you have.
Very funny. So Steph, how is she?
She's okay. She could have been better. And ladies, please, this is a doctor's office. Y'all can take us home.
I might be dying. I just found out I have Von Gierke's disease.
The genetic disorder thingy-majiggy?
Yeah. Can we get back to business and we'll discuss this later as a family?
Okay, well, if you die, make sure to write me in your will. Just please.
Anyways, now where were we?
You will go to see Von Gierke.
Alright, so glycogen is invading your liver.
Well, according to my lecturer from biochemistry, BiochemJM, glycogen is a carbohydrate, and I know that glycogen is stored in the liver and muscle tissue, but how does it cause a fatty liver?
Glad you asked. It's quite simple. I'll show you.
In the abdomen region of your body, we notice that your liver is enlarged and therefore experiencing abnormalities. Let's take a further look. The very first thing is that glycogen is invading your liver. This gave us a suspicion that you were suffering from glycogen storage disease. As glycogen stores increase, so does your hepatic steatosis symptoms. Therefore, with further molecular testing, we have found out the cause of your disease and what it is. A mutation in the G6PC gene located on chromosome 17q21 results in this glycogen storage disease. It is an autosomal recessive metabolic disorder, and it basically interferes with a process that occurs in glyconeogenesis, which then I will further illustrate for you. Gluconeogenesis is important in maintaining blood glucose levels during the fast period. Glucose is the primary energy source for the brain and erythrocytes, which are mature red blood cells. In the very first step of gluconeogenesis, pyruvate is converted to oxaloacetate by the enzyme pyruvate carboxylase. Oxaloacetate is then converted to phosphoenolpyruvate by the enzyme phosphoenolpyruvate carboxykinase. The enzyme enolase then helps phosphoenolpyruvate to be converted to 2-phosphoglycerate. 2-phosphoglycerate is then converted to 3-phosphoglycerate by the enzyme phosphoglycerate mutase. 3-phosphoglycerate is then converted to 1,3-bisphosphoglycerate by the enzyme phosphoglycerate kinase. 1,3-bisphosphoglycerate is then converted to fructose 1,6-bisphosphate by aldolase. Then fructose 1,6-bisphosphate is converted to fructose 6-phosphate by fructose 1,6-bisphosphate. Fructose 6-phosphate is then converted to glucose 6-phosphate by phosphoglucoisomerase. The final step of gluconeogenesis is glucose 6-phosphate is converted to glucose by glucose 6-phosphate. Cori, in your case, the G6PC gene is mutated and therefore results in a deficient enzyme, the glucose 6-phosphatase. This results in the ability of glucose 6-phosphate to convert to glucose, resulting in glucose 6-phosphate to be stored within the liver. Eventually, glucose 6-phosphate is turned into glucose 1-phosphate by phosphoglucomutase. The glucose 1-phosphate then reacts with the uridine triphosphate to form a UDP glucose complex. Increased glycogen in the liver then enter the de novo lipogenesis pathway, which is the pathway that converts carbohydrates to fat. This then accounts for your polycystic disease and your fatty liver. Now, Cori, things could be worse. At least you can treat yours with the implementation of a good diet. However, we must take precautions because the polycystic disease has already led to you getting a fatty liver. This in turn can be the precursor for many other dangerous diseases, such as permanent liver damage and even heart attack. Tissue cells in your body are less responsive to insulin, and therefore your pancreas overcompensates and produces a much greater quantity of insulin. Although your body exhibits insulin resistance generally is associated with the inflammatory markers such as C-reactive protein. An increase in the CRP, which is the C-reactive protein, increases the risk of heart attacks. I must reiterate, you must keep this diet strict.
Walking dead person out of all the illnesses out there.
Well, you're all unlucky here. Don't worry. Dr. Staff will take care of you. Anyways, with the right diet and stringent exercise, you'll be in good shape in no time. And you have to be in good shape in the future. But both of us can get together, have children.
Okay, what are we talking about?
Sorry, that was nothing. When the dietitian finishes with your regimen, I will be swinging at your place.
Can I just get it here?
No, I'll bring it to you. I'll bring it to you. Okay. Anyway, Cori, how do you feel with all this information?
My heart feels very weak.
Well, so do mine. It really does. Since the seriousness of the matter, and it could be a matter of life and death, can I get one hug? Fine, I'll send it to you.
Wanna hear just about children? Nah.